Hey y'all, so I come with another prophetic word from the Lord that He is leading me to speak and share at this time. As a reminder, please make sure you always test the spirit by the Spirit to make sure that it is Holy Spirit led and take it back to God for confirmation to see if it's for you. Okay, so this word is a right now word for some of you, and then for some it will be a later word. It can still apply to you, but it doesn't mean it's right now, as in, it's coming. So, just know what season you are in. Ask the Lord, and He will help you to know as well. But you may want to save it for later because it can apply for you later as well. But again, take it how it may applies for you in your season. But yes. Okay, so earlier the Lord led me to watch another video from a prophetic vessel, and the Lord was speaking to me loudly, and she did mention that a new era was here. This word was by Summer for those who may know her. But yes. And then later on, when I got on TikTok, the first video that was on my TikTok screen was a new era is here. It was an Alexa app, and I knew God was speaking. The numbers that was on the side for the like, shares, and such, He led me to search it up in a Strong's Concordance, and He gave me a whole word concerning this. If you did see that video of hers, this is further confirmation that that word was for you as well. But again, you will know it if it's for you. But yes, God is saying a new era is here. Y'all, a new era is here. Who this word is for, you're about to enter into a new era. Again, this is not a season, but it's an era. So again, it's going to last. This is going to last because this is what God, is blessing you with. This is what He's leading you into, and it's from Him. So again, this will be lasting. It won't be just a season, but it is lasting. This is just further confirmation, again, that the new era is here that you're about to walk in, y'all, the promised land. So the Lord led me to search up 515 in the Strongs, and in Greek it says to deem worthy, to consider deserving, to express the act of considering someone or something as worthy or deserving of a particular status, action, or treatment. It often conveys a sense of judgment or evaluation based on perceived merit or value. So who this word is for, God has promised you some things. You have been in relationship with God, heavy relationship with God. You have been seeking Him. You have been following Him in obedience, and He has promised you some things concerning, again, this journey. He has promised you some things, and He is saying now you are about to receive these things coming into this new era. Again, they're going to fall in place. How He has purposed you to receive them, but it is going to be back to back blessings, because again, you have stood the faith. You have been in this wilderness season. Again, if this word is for you, you have been through the wilderness season. He has been pruning you. He has been strengthening you. You have been, in obedience to Him. You have not given up on the things that He has told you and He has promised you. You have remembered, and you have kept the faith, standing on His word. And He is saying He has deemed you worthy of these things that He is about to bless you with. Again, you are about to be rewarded by God. He is about to do this in your life. Again, you know what the promises that He has promised you. This could be, a new car. This could be, a new home, a new place, a new career that He's about to bring you into. Yes, that the promises that He has told you. So He is saying that in this new era, you're about to see these things manifest. You're about to see these things happen now, because it's time for you to come in. You're now done with your wilderness season. You have completed that season that you were in, because that was a season. Now you're about to enter into the era now, the new era, and that is the promised land that He has told you about, that He has been telling you since you heard Him. Again, so you have kept the faith. You have been holding on to His word, and He is saying He is about to do these things in your life, and you are worthy of everything that is about to happen in your life. Everything that He is about to give you, you are worthy of it. He is rewarding you these things because of your obedience. So God is saying who this word is for. Your status is about to change. Your life is not about to look how it was in that wilderness season that you were in. Your life is not about to look like that anymore, because of His favor that He is about to bestow upon you. So again, this is going to be rewarding, to you. This is about to be Him blessing you, with these things, so that again, you may glorify Him, because you have stood the faith. You are going to be a witness of God, and again, how He stands on His word, and how the inheritance is true. It is biblical in the Bible, and it's true, because He is about to use you to glorify Him. And again, God is passing judgment in this time, but you have been found righteous in his sight. So again, your judgment is going to be blessings, is going to be favor in your life. So yes, he is rewarding you. You are about to receive those things that you have been standing for. You're about to enter into those places that he has promised you. You are about to, receive the blessings of the Lord because he has deemed you worthy. And then 5:15 in the Hebrews says, God is established, or God establishes to direct, to make straight. And the Lord led me to search up established, and it says means something or someone is accepted, recognized, or followed by many people. So God is saying, because you have been following him, because you have kept the faith, because you have been obedient, he is about to establish you, meaning that people are going to recognize you. You are about to be recognized in this new era. Again, you're about to be seen. You may have been in a season of isolation. You have been in this wilderness, season as well. Again, he has hid you. He has hid you for some time, and you have been in training. He has been preparing you for these things, for these promises and such. So now he is about to establish you in this new era. You are about to be recognized again for the seeds that you have sown. You're about to see the fruits of it. You're about to see these things manifest in the natural because you have been a faithful servant. You have been a faithful child to God. So yes, he is about to establish you, and this is going to bring glory to him. But again, the glory is going to be also upon you because you are following him. So because God is about to move in your life like he is, it's going to bring glory to him. And then also, again, that light is going to be upon you because of your, again, obedience to God. This is all because of God. It's not nothing that you have done, but it's because of God. It's because he has found you worthy, by the grace, and again, by you being able to continue to follow him by his spirit. Again, you are going to glorify him. So it was nothing that you've done. It was nothing that you've done that will bring you this. It's only the favor of God that he is about to do in your life. That is favor. It's going to be favor from God. So again, you can't take the credit of it. You are to glorify him with these things that he is about to do in your life. It's all for his glory. So remember that. But yes, he is about to establish you, and this is going to bring followers. This is going to bring people to follow you, whether you're in ministry or whatever you're doing, you're an influencer, whatever you're doing for, again, the Lord. Again, this is still going to bring people to want to know God through you. It's going to bring more followers, to you. People going to want to know and hear from you, and hear your testimony. They're going to want to know these things, and follow you, because they're going to see God's light on you, on your life, with the things that he do in your life. So yes, he is going to establish you now in this new era. And again, you're going to help people, want to grow in their relationship with God. He's using you for this. That's why it's for his glory. With the things that he do in your life, you're going to, again, lead people back to him. And that is the purpose. That is what this is all for, God's glory, and for the people to be brought back to him, for you to sow seeds into other people and lead them back to him as well. So God is saying in this new era, he is still going to be directing you. He's going to be directing you in these places, in these, with these opportunities. He's going to be directing you, and you are to follow him still. Do not forget him. Continue to follow him, because he is going to make sure that you stay on the right path, because everything that appears good is not good. But again, as you continue to follow him, as he thrusts you into this new, you're going to continue to remain in him, and then continue to be fruitful, because again, you need him. You can't forget that. Although your life is about to look different, although he's about to do these things in your life, you still need God. You can't forget that. You have to continue to follow him and obey him, and he is going to help you stay on that straight and narrow path and protect you. And the Lord led me to search up 10:21 in the Strong's Concordance, and it says house of vineyard. Okay, and then the Lord led me to search up vineyards, the symbolization of them. And it says, vineyards symbolize God's people, wealth, and judgment. Vineyards are a symbol of status, investment, and wealth, God's provision and supply for his children. So God is saying in this new era, he is going to supply all the things that you are in need of. He is going to continue to bless you with those things to do what he needs you to do. Again, you're not going to want for nothing, because you're going to have everything that you need to get the job done. Again, so you're not to worry about how you're going to do this, or how you're going to get these materials for, to start this business, to start these things. He's going to prepare the way for you. That is what he's been doing. He's been setting it all up in place. So again, leave it in his hands and at his feet. Continue to follow him, seek him for the things that you are to be doing. and just focus on that he has told you to do. But again, you aren't to worry because God is going to continue to supply your needs. Again, he is saying house of vineyard as well. You're going to be very fruitful in this season. So the things that he is about to lead you to do, the things that he is about to bless you with and such, you're going to produce much fruit. Again, it's going to, people are going to see the fruit as well with the things that God has been doing in your life, with the things that you have been doing out of obedience to God. So he is saying the storehouse will be filled. You will be filled with supplies. You will have that provision that you need to, again, put your hands on these things and produce them for them to be successful. He is saying your hands are going to be very heavy in this season. You're going to be doing great things. Your hands going to produce great works, again, by his leading, by his spirit. So you aren't to, worry or doubt, because again, he is going to help you produce these things for his glory. So yes, you're entering into this new era, and this is going to be much blessings. He is going to show you again how he has been preparing you to put these things together, to walk in these places and be the light and do these things in his name. And God is saying, y'all, finances are changing as well. If you have heard this already from him, this is just further confirmation that he is telling you that your finances are about to change. He is about to increase you with the things that he is about to bless you to do. Again, the things that he is about to lead your hands to produce and such is going to bring much wealth. So again, don't worry about finances and such, because your finances are about to change in this new era. He is going to increase you. And this is also for those who have given up their jobs for God, those that had left their jobs out of obedience. That showed faith. Because your faith in God, because your obedience, he is about to bless you with more than you ever touched in the past. So again, yes, he's increasing you. Your obedience has paid off. Again, this is all by God's grace. But again, your obedience paid off because you're about to see how God had more for you just by you being faithful to him. He had more in store for you. It may feel difficult to do at that time, but you still did it. Because you still did it, you're about to see how God is about to reward you and bless you. You have been, again, not working and such, just believing in God, having faith and trusting in the promises that he has promised you, and he is about to do these things in this new era. You are about to see the abundance, and you're about to touch more than you ever touched in the past because you were obedient to him, because you listened to him. God is saying not many people do that. Not many people listen and leave. They stay out of fear. But because you let it go for his sake, but because you let it go because God told you to, that showed that you trusted in him more than you trusted in that job. It shows that you trusted in him than yourself. So again, God is about to reward your hands. And again, you are being blessed in this new era, y'all. And God is saying, as long as you stay rooted in him and abiding in him, you will continue to see that fruit. As he put you into this new place, you're entering into this promised land. As you continue to abide in him, you will continue to see the fruit of the works that you produce in his name that he leads you to do. So again, stay rooted in him. And he led me to John chapter 15 verses 1-10, and it says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that bear not fruit he take away, and every branch that bear fruit he purge it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now you are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself except it abide in the vine, no more can you except you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. He that abide in me, and I in him, the same bring forth much fruit. For without me you can do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, you shall ask what you will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that you bear much fruit. So shall you be my disciples. As the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. Continue you in my love. If you keep my commandments, you shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. So God is reminding you that you have to stay rooted in him. No matter what he is about to do in your life, how he is about to bring forth these promises and bless you and put you into these new places, these new homes, and these new doors, you have to continue to abide in him. So do not forget that he's telling you, apart from him, you can do nothing. So remember, you're only getting these things because he has blessed you with these things, because you have been following him in obedience. Do not turn away from his hand. Do not turn away from his leading, because this this is when you will lose those things. But you want to stay rooted in him and continue to have, that guidance, continue to seek him, allow him to lead you, because this is going to bring forth much fruit. Like he has said, you're going to continue to produce much fruit. He's going to continue to increase you as you continue to abide in him, and again be good stewards over the things that he is blessing you with, over these things that he has deemed you worthy of. You have to steward over them good. Do not get prideful and turn away from him. Do not get comfortable and turn away from him. Do not allow yourself to put other things over him, because again, he comes first. You have to remember that. Yes, he is rewarding you. Yes, he is about to do these things in your life, but don't turn away from him. Continue to spend that time with him like you've been doing in this wilderness season, because again, this is going to help you continue to maintain the things that he is about to bless you with, and continue to increase, continue to grow, prosper in the way that he has purposed you to, for his glory. So remember, this is not about you. This is about the purpose. This is about God. This is about his will being done, and you reaching the people that he has purposed you to reach, according to the assignment on your life. So remember, it's not about you. Do not allow these blessings to change you. Then the Lord led me to 1987 in the Strongs, and in Greek it says to know, to understand, to be acquainted with. Conveys a sense of knowing or understanding something thoroughly. Used to describe a deep comprehensive knowledge, to know, to perceive. So God is saying, you know these things, but he will continue to put these things in remembrance to you. But again, you know these things. You know these things because you know him and you know the truth. So you have been learning these things. He has been teaching you and preparing you in this wilderness season. You may have been through this season for some time, but he had to make sure that you knew this. He had to make sure that your heart was right and your mind was right, in truth and pureness when it comes to him. So again, you don't be quick to turn your back on him, just because these things he does in your life. So yes, he took you through the season, so this season of wilderness, so that you truly know what it truly means to be a follower of Christ. So he's saying, these things and don't forget them, because again, you will need to apply these things as you continue to move, in this new era, as he, place you in these places and things. You are going to need to apply these things still in this new era. God is saying he has increased y'all in y'all giftings as well. He is saying that many of y'all have been increased in knowledge and understanding and, wisdom. He has been speaking to y'all in different ways, and y'all have been perceiving him. Y'all have been hearing him and understanding more quicker, and, able to hear him more quickly. And that is good. And again, he is saying, continue to, stay in your word and have that intimate relationship with him, so that you can continue to grow in your giftings as well. But yes, he is saying y'all are hearing him, and y'all are catching on more quicker now. For those that are in this wilderness as well, that have been seeking him and spending intimate time with him in relationship, he is saying y'all are very close to him, and y'all are hearing him. Y'all are truly growing in your knowledge. You are growing in your wisdom and understanding, and that is how you're able to catch on when he's communicating to you. You're spending that intimate time with him, reading his word and such. You've been doing that, and now you're able to receive things more quicker than you did in the beginning. You're growing in that area. You're growing in your gifting, and that is what is needed as well during this wilderness season. He has to strengthen your gifts as well, so that you'll be able to utilize them in the way he needs you to in this new era. And this is for those who this word is for now, and this is for those who the word is for in the future. And he is preparing you in this wilderness season for that purpose, so that you are growing in your gifting and can be ready to be used in this new era, in the promised land that he's taking you. So yes, he is saying you are perceiving the things that he is telling you. You are picking up on them. So yes, trust in the things that you are hearing, when you hear them, because he is saying you are perceiving it correctly. You are hearing him. Stop doubting it. Then he led me to 1987 in the Strongs, and in Hebrew it says to dream or to be strong. The name Helam potentially meaning dream or strength. Names often carried significant meanings and were sometimes indicative of personal characteristics or divine purposes. And God is saying, some of you all who this word is for, you have gifts with dreams. You have the gift of dream interpretations. You will be able to, interpret dreams. That is a part of your gifting. So again, he is saying to be strong in this, by continuing to seek him, to ask him to help you break them down and interpret them. When you pray, be intentional with what you're praying for. Ask him to increase your dream interpretation. And that is what you are gifted in, dream interpretation. And he's going to use you, in different ways when it comes to this gift. You're gifted in many ways. We all have different spiritual gifts, but our gifts are connected with our purpose. So yes, you may have the gift of dream interpretation. You may be receiving dreams and such like that, constantly. And this is God communicating to you as well. So you want to continue to, ask him to teach you to interpret your dreams, because he will. Continue to spend that intimate time with him and reading in the word, and you will start to grow in that gifting. And God is saying, for some of you all who had dreams, concerning like doing things as in what you aspire to do and such, those dreams are part of your purpose. So he's just confirming to you with this, those desires that you have to do, that you are talented in and such, that is a part of your purpose that he will also use you, for. So again, you are to, don't think that you can't do it, or, oh, it's just a dream, or, or wish. No, you will do them as you continue to obey God and follow him, because he will open those doors and put you in places so that dream will come true. Because again, it's not just a dream. That's the thing. You think it's just like, oh, something that you would like to do and such, but really it's your purpose. That's what he purposed you to do. So again, he is saying, continue to stay strong in those things that you desire to do, because again, if you're following him and you still have that desire in your heart and your mind to do those things, it's because he has placed it there. Again, so it's not just a dream. That's your purpose. So you want to continue to stay strong in that. Do not let that go. Do not think that it's just a dream. No, that's your purpose. And he is saying, continue to follow him, and you will see that dream that you have, right, to do those things. It will manifest. So don't just think of it as it's just a dream, something you dream. No, you can do it with him, but you got to follow him. Again, you don't have that desire for no reason as you're seeking his will and such. He's going to bring those things to pass for you to, again, glorify him. He is saying some of you have received dreams about doing certain things. So again, this is just further confirmation of, him sending you that dream to confirm to you and show you that it is there because it's your purpose. It's connected to your purpose. And he reveals things for us to know so that we can start to, seek him and ask him to help us get there, help us to, get ready and, bring these things to pass. And again, he reveals these things to us for a purpose, for a reason, so that we do, continue to trust in him and follow him, so that he can lead us in those places, so that he can lead us to do those things. And again, it's still for his glory. It's all for his glory. And he led me to John chapter 15, verses 15 through 16. And it says, henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant know not what his Lord do, but I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever you shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. So yes, God is saying that he has chosen you. He has, shown you these things for a reason. He is not just showing you these things for nothing, but this is for you to, remain in faith and follow and trust in him, and he will bring these things to pass. As you ask these things in his name, he will do them for you for his glory. That way he may be glorified. That way God may be glorified again. So again, this is all for God's glory. And he has shown you these things. He has told you these things for you to, walk in them, for you to actually do it, so that he may be glorified. And that brings forth good fruit. And God is saying also for y'all to search up what your name means. He is saying, search your name, because some of you all, don't really know what your name means. He is saying search your name, because again, it's purpose in the name as well. It's purpose in your name. Those definitions that is behind your name play a significant part in, again, who you are and what you are called to do as well. So he is saying, look into your name, what your name mean. Again, he has shown me this when I was very in the beginning of my walk. He led me to search up my name, which is Dinah, and it is biblical in the Bible as Jacob's only daughter. But my name means God will judge. It also means justified, vindicated. Again, this was very helpful to me when I was early seeking God, because he was allowing me to see who I am as his child. So he was speaking to me as well throughout that time with knowing who I was and what my name meant. So God is saying, look into your name, because this will also, bring forth, more insight, about your, divine purpose. It may speak to you in a way, concerning your name and what he has, also assigned you to do here. And then the Lord led me to Psalms chapter 89, verse 19. And it says, then you spoke in a vision to your Holy One and said, I have given help to one who is mighty. I have exalted one chosen from the people. So yes, God is saying he has been revealing things to y'all, giving y'all insight about these things that he has planned and purpose for you. And again, he is saying hold on to that, continue to hold on and have faith in those things. But again, some of y'all about to walk in this now. Y'all about to be, y'all have held on to those things that he has told you, and you are about to enter into this new era for who this word is for as of now. But for those that are in the wilderness, and again, you are coming into this, he is just giving you more confirmation and insight about these things that he has been showing you. He is saying pay attention, pay attention to the dreams that he is revealing to you as well. Pay attention. It's all in the detail. Again, he's saying everything is for purpose. Remember that everything is purpose in life. Nothing is by coincidence and such. When you know God, you know that everything is purpose. And he also led me to Psalms chapter 89 verses 3-5, and it says, I have made a covenant with my chosen. I have sworn unto David my servant, your seed will I establish forever and build up your throne to all generations, Selah. And the heavens shall praise your wonders, O Lord, your faithfulness also in the congregation of the saints. And he led me to search 295 in the Strongs, and it says, my brother is help, or brother of help, signifying a person who is seen as a helper or supporter, often in familial or communal context. So God is saying that he is sending help to you. He is saying he is sending destiny helpers to help you as well, come into this new, era that he is leading you to, that he's leading you in. Again, you're going to have those helpers on the way. So he is saying help is on the way, support is on the way. God sends people as well to help us, to help us grow and push us in these places as well. So again, we are going to be receiving help, to also get to where he needs us to be. You're not going to do this alone. You can't do it alone. Again, God is with you, but yeah, he's also going to use other vessels to help you as well come into these things. So yes, he is saying be expecting, opportunities, be expecting people to reach out, to you concerning these things that he has told you about, that he has promised you as well. Make sure you have discernment, take it back to him. You will know when they're truly from God. So again, be mindful of that as well. So yes, God is sending help. Help is on the way. Again, be careful to not just jump on any and every person that may come towards you, saying certain things concerning some things that you may be waiting for, because again, the enemy sends people as well. So every opportunity isn't the one. That doesn't mean just because it comes out of nowhere, that is the one God has intended for you to receive. So be careful, take it back to God, make sure you ask him before just jumping into it, jumping with that person or whatever that's reaching out. Just make sure you take it back to him to be sure and such. But yes, you will know the ones that God is truly sending for you to get help from. You will know, the more you are in communication with God and you spend that time with God, he will help you to know as well. But yeah, the enemy sends, counterfeit, opportunities, counterfeit things, as well, trying to get people off of course, right? But you have to have discernment to know, again, these people, you have to have discernment to know these opportunities, because every opportunity, again, is not sent from God. Every opportunity, just because it's something that you have, desires to do and such, that doesn't mean that that was from God. So you just want to be careful with that. But he will help you to receive the one that is for him, as long as you continue to, go to him, seek guidance and such, spend that time with him. Ask him to increase your discernment. You will know when the opportunity, the one that he has purposed you to take and go with, is from him. Yes, God is saying help is on the way. You will have that support. You will have that helping hand to help you, put these things together that he has, told you, that he has shown you, that you are to do, according to your purpose, the things that he has in store for you. You will be receiving that help that will, again, put you in these places to produce the work that he needs you to do in his name. Or, if this help for you moving and such, you will receive that help again from, whoever he has purposed to help you to get into this new place, to get into this home and such. You will receive that help. It will be a blessing, again, that God will be showing you this person and leading this person to you. This will be a blessing, to you, so that you may move into this place. Again, they're going to be a big help when it comes to this process. So again, do not worry, but continue to trust in the Lord and know that he is moving and he is sending help. Then the Lord led me to 3 33:22 in the Strongs, and it says to set, place, present, or establish. The action of establishing or positioning an object or person in a particular place or role, presenting or setting something before others. So God is saying he is setting the rooms for you. He is setting the homes. He is setting the places for you. That's what he's been doing as you have been, obeying him and in this wilderness. He has been preparing you. He has gone before you to take care of these things, to get it aligned how he needed it to be. Again, he is also saying that he has placed you on people's minds in these rooms and such. They're discussing you. And again, you will be sought after for these opportunities, for again, these places that he has purposed you to be in. He has placed you on their minds and they're considering you. Again, they will reach out to you and such. Again, this is the help that he has been telling you about as well. This is the help. So yes, God is saying that he has positioned you in these places by, again, placing you on these people's minds so that they may consider you for the position, so that they may consider you for these opportunities and such to work with you. So yes, God is saying he has been setting it in place. He has been doing that. And again, you will be sought after. They will be reaching out to you concerning these things, what he has promised you and such. He is going to lead you as well, to the people that he needs you to be with, so that this will be done again, so that your purpose will, be brought forth and he be glorified through you and whatever he has purposed you to do. So yes, help is on the way, and he is saying that he is setting the places, he is setting the tables for you. And then 33:22 in Greek says to be in the middle, to reach the middle point, or being in the middle of a period or process. So God is saying for some of you all who this word does apply to as well, but it's not your now, right now, actual now moment, but it's coming. He is saying that you are in the middle. He is saying do not be, impatient and such. Yes, he has promised you these things. Yes, he has told you these things, but you are to be patient and allow him to work, allow him to go before you and handle these things. You rushing him and, or being impatient, that's just going to, get you in the mindset of, wanting to give up because you're impatient. So you don't want to do that because you don't want to give up on God. You do not want to do that. You do not want to take things in your own hands and start to do things in your own way, but trust in him. Again, God builds you in this wilderness. So, yes, you are going to see these things, but you shouldn't be so, eager to win, or asking, Lord, when is this going to happen, and getting impatient, because again, if you're doing that, that means you're not ready yet. That's showing that you're not ready yet, because we know that, God is going to do these things at the time, at his perfect timing, when we are ready. So if you're trying to rush him, that shows that you aren't, you think that you know better than him. Because if he hasn't appointed the time yet, then that means it's for a reason, because we know that God's timing is perfect. So God is saying you are in the middle and enjoy where you're at. You're still growing. He's still shaping you. He's still teaching you and such, and preparing you for these doors to enter in these places. So do not rush it. Do not try to rush the timing of God. Do not do that, because you'll find yourself, in these places of being angry and, upset and just tired out. You're going to tire yourself out, allowing your feelings to get the best of you, just being impatient. He is saying to relax and trust in his timing. That is for who that is for. You will know that if you've been, hooked on win, and, you're not truly just at peace with where you are and how he's leading you and the things that he is, revealing to you and showing you. That is for you. You would know that's for you because you've been rushing God. You've been impatient. And he also led me to 1-1-1-3 in the Strongs, and it says grumbler, complainer. So yes, you have been complaining. You have been complaining to him about these things, and when is gonna happen, and how long is gonna be, and such like that. Or you just been complaining. You found yourself complaining a lot. He is saying to enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. Find peace in the process, because again, that's where you want to be. That it shows maturity as well when you stop focusing on the time so much and knowing that God is doing it, it's going to happen at his appointed time, trusting in him and his leading. But when you think that you know best and you get impatient and such, that just shows that you're not ready yet to actually truly walk in it, because you don't even know how to be, content, and still be at peace with where you at, and still trusting God and being obedient to God. Again, we know that God is going to do these things. If he promised you these things, he's going to do it. But that doesn't mean, getting patient and such. He teaches us patience. You have to know patience. That is important on this journey. He's going to teach you patience through the wait, through the wilderness, through the, pruning. He's going to teach you to learn patience. So if you're so big and focus on time, you need some more time. You need some more training and pruning, because again, he's going to help you to learn patience through that process. Again, we're not perfect. Of course, we may have times of feeling like when, sometimes, but if you find yourself doing this a lot and you get upset about it and constantly asking God about when and such, yeah, you still have more, time to learn. He's going to teach you patience, because it shouldn't be so often to where you're complaining constantly. He's going to take you through that process of learning patience. When you start to mature and such, you will start to realize that you trust God and you just wait and you just following him, you just being obedient, and you no longer focused on time. You're not solely focused on time, but knowing that God's timing is going to happen and is going to be perfect when it happens. So yes, when you find peace in the wait, that is a sign that you are ready. That is a sign that again you have completed, the things that God needed you to do, because again you at a place of peace still while you wait. You just trusting in him, knowing that it's coming. And then the Lord led me to 33 in the Strongs, and it says age, world, eternity refers to an age or a period of time characterized by certain features or conditions. So God is saying for some of you all, do not worry about your age. Do not look at your age or you being young or unfit or, not capable of doing certain things because you're young, or, looking at the other candidates that has more age on you, that and you're thinking that they may be a better fit or whatever, he has told you about. You're thinking that you're young and you may not be able to, succeed as much, or whether you be old or you think that you're too old and such for what he has told you to do and such. No, age does not determine who God picks for these things. So again, he is saying he has control over all things, and don't think that just because your age may look too old to you or too young to you, does not mean that that's going to affect what he has approved you of or to do. So again, your age is not the determining factor. It's not going to affect you. It's not going to unqualify you. So do not worry about that. Don't consider or focus on your age with concerning the things that he has told you or that you want to do. That does not matter, because again, if God purposed you to do it, then how much greater is that purpose than the factor of your age? It doesn't compare.